Hello, my name is Dr. Horse. Today, I would like to talk to you about blister beetles. These guys come in many shapes and colors, and they sure like to stir up trouble. Blister beetles have a crazy life cycle where they can move between various life stages. In the winter, they are pupating or in a larval stage. They will begin to appear in early summer, mate, and then eggs are laid in the soil. The blister beetle's larvae seek out grasshopper egg pods in the soil to feed upon. So when grasshoppers are prolific, so are the blister beetles. Nature loves checks and balances, so the blister beetles act as a way to keep the grasshopper population in check. The adults feed on leaves and the tops of a plant, but are especially attracted to flowers where they feed on nectar and pollen. Some plants you may find them on are beets, potatoes, tomatoes, sunflowers, some legumes, and more importantly to us, alfalfa. But I hear you asking, what makes them so important, and why should I care? Well, hold your horses there. I'm getting to it. You see, these little guys pack a punch, and in mass, they can be potentially lethal. They affect horses, humans, and other animals. Blister beetles contain a chemical called cantharidin, a bitter crystalline compound. It's in their hemolymph, and the level of cantharidin produced is highly variable. But it is very important to note that because it is in the hemolymph, even dead or crushed beetles are still very toxic. Blister beetles can reflexively bleed out of their joints, causing the hemolymph, and thus the cantharidin, to leave its body. On skin, this can cause major blistering and skin irritation, leading to its name, the blister beetle. Yuck. The main problem is when they are ingested. The lethal dose is estimated to be between 0.5 and 1 milligrams of cantharidin per kilogram, or 2.2 pounds of body weight. Cantharidin is very stable and remains toxic in dead beetles for a long time. The severity of the reaction, ranging from temporary poisoning to reduced digestive ability to death, depends upon the amount of cantharidin ingested and the size and health of the animal. Poisoning symptoms usually appear within hours and include irritation and inflammation of the digestive and urinary tract, colic, and straining during frequent urination. This irritation may also result in secondary infection and bleeding. It is important to have an effective preventive program that will reduce the chances of a problem. There is no efficient way to inspect baled hay carefully enough to be sure that it is free of blister beetles. Avoid crimping hay during harvest. Straddle cut swaths to avoid crushing beetles with tractor tires. If you allow the beetles time to crawl out on their own, you lessen the chances of them getting crushed in the hay. Buy from local sources. Develop a relationship with your hay producer so that you know their production practices and hay quality. If practical, grow your own alfalfa so that you can use proper preventive management practices. Well, that's all the time I have for today. I hope you learned something. Goodbye.